All right, here we go. We are streaming. We are live. All right. Junk Miles Racing 2025. Race number 2. This is the Zwift Tiny Race Series. All right. What we got? 5.5K. So these are all short races. This one is 5 kilometers, 5.5 kilometers. They're all like 5 or 6 kilometer races, which means they are all out, like from the gun. So we're gonna see how it goes. Here we go. Dual recording. 6, 5, 4. Here we go. All right, now we're off. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Why isn't it showing it? Nothing. Here we go. A little walk graph. See how good steering works for me. All right, so looks like downhill for a while, which is good. I'm big, like 83 kilos, so let's see if I can coast. Why not? Should be able to coast. Oh, this is like 70% downhill. Okay. And we're gonna try to go off the front, really, on a downhill. I think the move is that little. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you? No. That little kicker, I think, right there is the way to go. Oh, I should have rode a gravel bike, apparently. But it looks like everybody's kind of doing the same, not really doing much. What have we got? A K? Yeah. Yeah, it really is mostly downhill. I think what I'm gonna do, get some right on bombs, little flat bit, down again. Looks like it might finish a little actually. Let's see, that's 2K. 2, 4. Actually, might be the finish on the downhill. So I think the way to go, maybe try to kick it up that little kicker and then just try to hold it to the end. So we'll see. I wonder if I just go for a sprint. I haven't done a sprint in a while. All right, let's get a position. Maybe I should use the gravel bike or a mountain bike that one guy has. I don't know. Oh, not like 140. All right. Well, that cruising is an interesting choice for a race. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna kick it from there and just try to outlast. Oh, there's a guy going off the front. An interesting choice to go in there. Unless everybody just tries to. Yeah. They're like going a little. I'm going 5K. Or just go all out sprint. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just sprint. And I'll save the long bomb for one of the next races. Maybe this is the long bomb or the sprint. 800 meters. Ooh, nice. I win? Nice. All right, cool down. Man. All right, well, got a little win there. That was good. Plan was, I didn't know what the plan was, honestly. I thought, I didn't realize it would be that uphill when they finish. I thought they would be going over the top and then coming down this backside here. So, whatever. I wanted to sit in for the sprint. I think I went with about, it was about 400, 500 to go. And then just go all out. So, race down. Question is now, what do I do for the next ones? I really want to use this as sprint training, but maybe I will. My intention was to kind of do like via some Mio 2 Max, do like a 5 minute effort, like a little kicker to get off the front, and like a 5 minute effort to hold on. But we'll see. I did already ride like maybe like an hour and a half earlier today. Sure, why not? Let's go left. So I got 5 minutes for the next race. Oh, I guess that didn't work. Really seems fine. Catch my breath. Obviously, you can't see on the camera. I got my little cat down here, just curled up in a little ball. She likes to sit with me when I'm riding or training. I think probably on some YouTube videos she's made some appearances, or if you find me on Instagram, I know she's on there a lot. Sometimes she'll come up and just sit on my handlebars, which now with the Zwift ride has a little tray there, which is she has taken to mean that it's a nice little cat sleeping spot. All right, 3 minutes to go. I'll get to 8K, and then I'll go on the pins. So let's join. There we go. We're in the S Works Venge on here. Specialized if, where's the camera? Specialized if you want to sponsor me. Junk Miles Racing is looking for sponsors, team sponsor. To be Junk Miles Racing presented by Specialized. Hint, hint. Also, should bring back the Venge, the real Venge. Such an awesome bike. All right, Volcano Flat Reverse, another 5.5K. 25 people so far. I think plan is the same. Sit in the bunch and then sprint. At least for these first two. And then I think what I might do is try something different for the other ones, or go out long. Maybe go from the gun on one of them. I don't want to go from the gun on this one and then be dead for the third and fourth races. So we will see. Is that a, can't tell if that's a, Uh, strategy for the tiny races. I'm just seeing the chat. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I have enough time. 45 seconds. Um, my strategy, honestly, is a lot of times you just have to go as hard as you can for a while. Sometimes it comes down to a sprint. Um, I would say most of the time it comes down to a sprint. I would say the vast majority of times. Let's see if I can type this in real quick. 10 seconds. I've tried in the past to go long, but in my experience, if you go long, it's such a short race that people are going so hard behind that it's very, very hard to stay out. I would say almost every tiny race I've done, it comes down to like a sprint at the end. I will, after this race, I will sign in to respond if you didn't catch that. Try to respond over chat rather than I don't know what I'm doing up front. Steamroller. I think Steamroller gets rid of draft. So it's a great if you're planning on going for a little break. So if I was gonna do a long bomb break, like that guy looks like he's starting to, I would do that and then drop the steamroller. So he's just trying to use a little bit of incline, try to string out the race, which might work. There's enough, there is enough of an incline here, maybe, to prevent anybody from to break up the group, but we'll see. I think there's still enough of a draft that you get. See, let's do it. So I use a steamroller, but nobody can draft me. I like this little behind cam. See, I'm already tired. But now what I try to do is just try to sit in and recover as best I can. Maybe. I think it's the same guy. I think he's just trying to stay off the front. Well, we still got 3K. What I'm gonna do is back it down a little bit and try to get swallowed up by this first main group so I can sit in and recover a little bit before sprint. Because 3K, like I said, 3K is that's still a long way to go. But now I'm going to draft. I got steering, so steering is a game changer, I think, because I can really control my draft and get behind people. I think a lot of people, because I think everybody got the steamroller. A lot of people are probably saving it for the sprint so that you can't get any draft on the sprint, which is smart. Probably should have done that, but I was going to see if they're going to let me go a little bit. But like I said, I honestly can't remember on a flat course if I've ever seen a tiny race finish with a break or like a solo rider. Maybe on like one of the hillier ones where it like basically, I mean, it's like 5K going uphill. Then it splits out and you see like gaps. But a course like this, that's like flat. And it's not even like a concerted effort, I think. Like it's not like people are actively trying to bring it back. I think the way that Zwift's drafting mechanics work, you'll have somebody kind of surge forward and get to the front, and then another person will use the draft and surge forward to get to the front. And so it's not even on purpose. It's just the way that the drafting mechanics on a video game work, that the group, the peloton, is always going to have a huge advantage. So it's looking like another sprint. So I'm going to try to wait out again till at least like 500, maybe 400 to go. I don't want to go too early, but I want to be coming up to a 1K. You're going to see people go off and try a 1K sprint. I mean, if they're super strong, maybe, but I don't think it's going to happen, especially now that we're ramping up the speed. 1K to go. I'm going to try to sit in and go about 5 to 400 meters to go, because that's a 30-second sprint. See, there's that guy. He's going 800. 400 meters to go is probably a 30-second sprint. That's a good use of the steamroller because they're at the back of the pack. All right, 400 to go. Should I kick it up? 200. All right. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'll take a third. Yeah. Third place, yeah. And maybe, you know, oh, sorry. Catch my breath. But yeah, so maybe, if I don't go off on that little, what is it, pass key? I don't have a pass key. Do I? I'm trying to sign in my email. Let's try that. Maybe if I don't go off, try to start a break. Maybe my legs are a little fresher. For the sprint, but I think I'm happy with third place. And I don't want to. Do I have to? And see if we can get to the chat. All right. So yeah, I use the tiny event, the tiny series, tiny race. Couple different ways. Sometimes I'll use it like a race and like actually, because it's you get 4 short races in an hour. It's kind of fun because you can try out different things. So, you can try out a breakaway. You can, because they're so short, you can, think of it as like the last 6K of any race. And this is the group that you're in. So you can try a long bomb, just go from the gun and try to just hold on. Like I said, those, unless it's a hilly course, are rarely gonna, be successful, but it's, it can be fun to do. And, maybe every 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 of it, it just works and they just let you go off the front. Um, they're great if you want to practice your sprint. Because, like I said, you get four attempts in less than an hour. So you don't have to do those long Zwift races. If you're a sprinter, then you don't want to do a 20K, a 40K race just to wait to get a sprint. It's kind of fun to you get four attempts in short order to practice your positioning, practice your timing. If you're a quick sprinter, if you jump from 200 meters to go and have a short burst, or if you're a long guy and you want to wind it up from 500 and just outlast everybody, or you can try one of each. You can try to wait and go as close to the line, or so it's a lot of fun to try out different strategies in short order, because you can like I said, you can get 3 or 4 attempts at it. You can also get practice in sitting in the bunch. You can get practice in positioning yourself for the sprint. You can see how quickly, if you go out in the wind, how much will you lose. So it's a good practice on how to position yourself, patience, waiting for somebody else to jump and use their draft. And then sometimes I'll just use it for a workout. Like I said, you get 4 races. They're all 5K. This one's 5.2, 5K, 6K. So, roughly 10 minutes or so, let's say 10, even 10 minutes or less. Let's say that. So sometimes what I'll do is use them like a VO2 max workout, and I'll try to get, let's say I'm just going to do a 6 minute all out effort, not worrying about power specifically, but just I'm just going to go as hard as I can for 6 minutes and see if I can, stay off the front, or if nothing else, like I said, I get a good workout out of it. And I get, 4 by 6 minute efforts. So they're a lot of fun. I wish they did more of them. I think they really only do them on weekends and maybe only on Saturdays. So that is one thing I wish they kind of would do them more often. But so hopefully that answered your question. Somebody's already going off the front. And like I said, this is why these are so hard, is that they're just like watt bombs from the start. I mean, look at that. I'm already putting out 400 watts just to stay with the pack. So we got two off the front. So they probably have a better shot. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. What are they? I wish they would give you a better. Looks like we're 4 seconds back. All right. We'll see if that continues to grow. 5 seconds. All right. This is getting a little dangerous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to bridge. So I see this, see if I'm getting a gap, and a little one. And what I'm going to try to do is just angle them back, reel them back on again. And see, what I did is I ended up just bringing, maybe not. I thought they were right behind me. But they are now. So what ended up just happening is I basically just used the big match to bring them back. And now I gotta make sure I don't get dropped. And I'll say that was probably a really dumb move, because like I said, I got a first and a third. I'm sitting pretty good in the overall for this. So what I don't need is to do something stupid and risk getting dropped or getting a bad result because I had nothing left in the tank, because I decided to try to catch those guys. but we'll see. Hopefully, I got 2.5K. I think I can. I think I have enough time to sit in. Whew. So race 3 of 4. If you're just tuning in, I'll probably. I mean, once this is over, all of it will get uploaded. But Junk Miles Racing um, is the channel. I mainly do real life in person stuff. Um, right now we have snow on the ground outside, so this is where they're gonna try to split the gap or split the bunch. I don't know if it was long enough. I don't think so. Yeah. Anyway, we got snow on the ground, so I'm doing some Zwift racing. I mean, obviously, if you're watching, you have my YouTube channel. I think there's some links in there for my Instagram for Junk Miles Racing. Mostly just race photos, training photos. I'm hoping this season to add some more YouTube videos about races, vlogs, um, maybe some training and equipment stuff. But I already have Tucson Bicycle Classic coming up in February. So I'm going to fly over to Tucson for 3-4 days, do that, and then tour of Newport News in April. Oh, going already. Wow, he might have gone the perfect time. All right, here we go. Went too early. Way too early. Oh, see, ooh, still eked out a third. Man, I need to rest after that one. You see how absolutely brutal these ones can be. Just, it's like all out, and then an all out sprint. Oh, third place again. God, I hope I'm not coming down with something. So you see, that's now 3 out of 4. And we I mean, 3 out of 3 basically. 3 out of 3 that are sprints. Just some people try to go off the front. I've you also see first race fresh. I was able to sit in sprint. Second and third, I decided to put out a huge effort in the middle of the race that comes back to bite me in the end. So maybe I learn this time and I just sit in. And if somebody goes off the front, I let other people catch them instead of me doing it. But I have some energy for the finish. What is the last one? Also, I feel like a hill where you're racing them. Be completely out of my element. All right. 6.3K ends at Jungle Arch. I wonder. I wonder if they used to say there we go. Hmm, I wonder. All right, let's join the event. I want to know, should I, do they have a gravel? Who has, who makes gravel wheels? Zip? I feel like Zip would have a gravel. Whatever. Is everybody on mountain bikes? What? That was weird. All right, last race. Let's do this. Let's see. Can't tell if it's a gravel bike or look at that. 500 watts to start. All right, my new strategy is let everybody tire themselves out. Funny how like putting out this water is just killing me right now. Dang, that guy is like really just off. I don't know why. Let's go bomb. Is he still off the front or we catch him? I don't see him on the map. So maybe we caught him or he quit or dropped out. I don't know. That was weird. All right, so strategy: sit in, sprint, try to wait for 300 to go because I just right now don't have the kick for 400 or 500. So I'll go over the bridge and try to get up near the front so I can sag. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking much. 'Cause I'm tired. These races really take a lot out of you. I did like an over-under workout earlier in the day, trying out some new thoughts with training, doing some double days. Yeah, heart rate's like up around 150. All 4 races will be up on my YouTube video. Period. Just search Junk Mild Racing. All right, here we go. Somebody's already going for it. Wait. Fixed. Whatever. Here's out, everybody. Woo. That was a tough one. Fun stuff. All right. Well, that's all.